Okay, that's heal. Alright. Whatever, I don't give a shit about retarded dickheads like that. I don't fucking give a shit. I don't give a shit. Ban me, I don't fucking care.
Shut the fuck up and play the damn game. Man, I am tired. I am beyond tired of these people in these games that I play, these multiplayer games when I play them, that they just feel like they are the absolute shit. There's nothing wrong with anything that they do, but if I do something wrong, if I misplay, I need to be flamed. I need to be burned, scorched. I need to be just sent to the planet, to a different planet. I need to just get all the diseases. I need to do, like, what is this shit? I'm trying to figure out, when did it become like that was a thing? Because I'm coming from the first games that I've ever played were always fighting games, single player games, and like most people, because there was no online multiplayer, it became a thing later on in gaming, and all of a sudden, you know, I just don't remember that even when it first started. When I used to play like SOCOM 2, baby, Vigilance, Rush the Butt Crack. Most people don't know what the hell that means, but when I used to play SOCOM, there was never really people that were like that toxic when you had them battling your team. There were team killers. There were people that would get on and troll and like try to kill your team and stuff like that, which is annoying and it's messed up, but they never got on the mic. They never like tried, I mean, they got on the mic to troll, but like they never like was trying to play and win at the same time and then shit talk you because you didn't get the kill. I remember most of the time people were just very cooperative in that game. And now fast forward to 2018, I had to actually look down to make sure I was in the right year, because I feel like the time flies a lot. I don't know how you feel. It's like, what year is it? Oh, 2050? Alright, sweet, no problem. But I'm kind of starting to feel like it must be something that has happened over the years that has made people so toxic in games. Like, why are people so entitled to a win when they probably don't put that much effort into it? Like, who actually plays games to that level, to that degree of practice? Who does that? Because I know a lot of people don't. They're very casual. Most of us are casual players. We work jobs, then we come home, and then we play for like 2 hours. And I mean, some people play for longer than that and they still suck. It's whatever. That's what happens. Sometimes what is it? Work harder, not smart. Well, wrong. Harder, not harder. But when I look at this stuff, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, yo, like, why all of a sudden these people, they feel like they're so entitled to a win when it's never. First of all, it's never that the other team is good. That pisses me off more than anything. Why is it never that the other team is better than my current team or better than me? I got outplayed by my opponent, even though they're humans. Like, if we were playing against AI, which is comparable to saying like an MMO, you're playing against AI, you're versing a hard obstacle, and it's, you know, obviously in a raid or a dungeon, obviously. But in PvP, when you're playing against someone else, they can outsmart you. They're on the same level as you. So if you move left and try to hit them with something from the left side and they counter it, then why are you like, oh, you suck, bro? No one does. Like, you're playing against another human being. I feel like a lot of people just forget about that. They just casually forget that they're actually playing other people. And it's so much easier to blame people when you just see them doing bad. Not that they're getting outplayed, not that they're unfamiliar with what's going on. They just seem to forget the human aspect of online games, and they go out of control. And I know the real issue here,
I don't fucking care.
People are stressed as hell in their real life, and they just need some place to vent. They need to vent, and one of the best places for a person that happens to play games, a gamer, whatever, is they're gonna vent in their games. Now, if it's a solo game, they'll just rage out and stuff like that. But when it's multiplayer and they're on their team and like nothing's going wrong, nothing's going really right in their life, or there's some things are going wrong in their life, and it's just like, oh, you piece of shit, why don't
So just ignore him. He's trolling.
Your name's Madison. That's a fat girl name. That's a fact.
Oh my god.
I know 3 Madisons and they're all fat as shit.
I've worked retail most of my life, so I can tell you for a fact that most of the time when people are not getting what they want, they don't go into the level of what I've seen in video games as far as people with being behind a computer screen or you know, a monitor or whatever like that, whatever you want to say it, and a computer screen and a monitor is like the same thing. The thing is that there is different. I think it's so much easier for people to yell at a screen name than it is to yell at a person. I feel like when it's on the internet, like type, like you see a screen name that person's messing up, or you just even refer to them as the character that they're using, and it seems so much easier to talk shit because it's just like, oh, fucking Genji, piece of shit, Mercy ain't healing, fucking, oh my god, the damn my support is not supporting the best way that I would like to be supported, piece of shit. And let's be fair, I know I do that too, but I don't always voice that to the person unless I can feel like I can give them constructive criticism. If someone's not doing something that I think that they can do, and I feel as though I can articulate myself in a proper way, then I will tell them. I feel like that's how you should, you know, be right to people, be right, you know, like be a human being and treat others well, because that's how you want to be treated, and it's the same thing that everyone has said throughout the years. But for some reason, when people don't get in their way, I do feel like it is attributed to them having personal issues. And I mean, like, I'm just assuming, obviously, and it makes that an ass out of you and you, because I'm fucking right. But outside of that, I think I do think it's really strange. I do think that it's very weird that these people are venting this way. Why not go into the game? And this is just me being extreme. Go into the game if you know that you rage, you know you're having a bad day. Yo, just type in or say in the chat on the vocal comms, yo, can you guys mute me? I might go off. That'd be perfectly fine. I'm like, okay, this guy knows he's a dick at times. Not everyone's a dick all the time. You're probably a dick some of the times. So, and those some of the times, let people know that, yo, I had a bad day. I might rage. I'm having some shit. My girl left me. Whatever. Do that. I'll be happy with that. I'll be like, okay, you know what? Respect. So even if he does rage at me, if he comes at me or she comes at me, I'll be like, you know what? They warned me. I'll just mute you. I know I can mute them in general, but give me some warning. Give me some cushion, baby.
Seriously though, why do we have a Junkrat? They have all your counters.
That's my thing.
He's a complete retard thinking he's good, but he's really not.
Dude, just shut the f up already! Nobody wants to hear it! Shut up!
Yes, we want to hear it.
Yeah.
God, you guys want to talk so much with your fucking healers!
Like, imagine this person that's raging you, calling you every racial slur, every derogatory term they can possibly type up, and then they go off with their girlfriend, or they go with their wife, or to their husband if it's a girl, or their little kids, and then they go out and play, and it's like, where did all that come from? And then you just go and try to like act like you don't act like that. Like, there's a problem. I actually feel like there's a severe problem with that. Like, these people are like, oh, fucking kill yourself, get cancer, stuff like that, and then they just go out back into the world, and it's like, dude, that guy that was talking that reckless to me over a game, over something that's he's gonna have like thousands of these things, and this one game is gonna be the smallest problem of that game's video game career or whatever. But he's so mad, he's so angry, and it's like, man, I kind of, even doing this video, I'm starting to think like, damn, like these people might need some help. They might need some like slight help. They might need some guidance, because they are angry at all the wrong things. This is the last thing. I don't really care. Like I said, I do care. I get a little frustrated when the games go bad, and I'll be like, damn, I don't feel like playing this game anymore. But I step away. I know when something's frustrating me, whether it be a video game, whether it be work, whether it be anything. I know that, okay, this is frustrating me. Stop. Not to, okay, this is frustrating me. Let me take it out on other people, so they can feel like shit, or they can feel uncomfortable telling me that I'm taking it out on them. Like, where's the draw line? And I don't know how you guys feel, and that's why I wanted to do this topic for this week, is what do you do when you see people that rage? Are you a rager yourself? Do you know that you rage because you pretty much have some issues, and like you just be like, yo, sometimes I black out? Because there are people that I think are actually toxic, and they know they are, but they feel like it's what is the correct term? I want to say rectified, like it's justified. I know justified is one of the right terms. They feel justified in it because they feel as though this person will not get the point of what I'm trying to say if I do not phrase it harshly, or if I do not reprimand them. I think that is correct. I don't know. I usually try to use words that I hear, and I really try to improve my vocabulary. But I feel like they think that they're in the right because they need to speak to these people in a direct manner. And I know some people can't take constructive criticism. Sometimes you try to be nice and like, hey man, this is a better way of playing, or that build is bad, or this is that, and they're like, nah man, fuck that, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm very stubborn myself, but I don't rage at people. though when they're trying to give me advice. I might counteract their advice, I might debate with their advice, but I don't rage at them for advice. I never do that. I like to debate though, especially if it's something that I feel, oh, you know, I think that I am doing that correctly. Why do you think it's wrong? Oh, why? I don't know, that doesn't sound right to me. That's fine, but not like, nah, fuck that, you ain't shit, you gonna get cancer. Like, that's just everyone. Like, every kid, every rager just wants everyone to get diseases. That's just their thing, to die slowly in pain. I guess, like, that's it's so weird. How do you not find that weird? So that's kind of what I wanted to address in this video, kind of have a small little dialogue about it. I want to know what you guys think about ragers in the games that you play, even if it's not directed towards you. Do you try to negotiate some terms with them? I see some people, they try to be like psychologists. They're like, oh, let's talk, let's talk it out, oh, don't worry, baby, we can still get through it. I see some people do that. Some people are like, nah, fuck that, report them. And I think reporting brings in a whole different thing. Like, you open a whole can of worms when you're like, report. Now this person thinks like, oh, I'm a criminal, you know what, fuck it, I'll be that guy, I'll be a bad guy.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
Shit, I didn't want to. Now he's off his rocker. He's like, yo, I already know I fucked up. I think that's kind of like how it is when you tell them they're going to get reported, or that you're going to try to get their IP banned or something like that. People want more communication in games. They want more. So many companies are reluctant to do it because they are afraid of the toxic people in the community that will now have a legitimate voice. Like, all these games, like, they want to put in more voice comms. They want to do that because it would make the game a lot more team friendly, because you can communicate more efficiently instead of pings and like pre-set up statements. Instead, you can get something cooler like, oh, yo, I need help, instead of ping here, and if I didn't check the map at the right time, now I don't even know where the hell you are, and I didn't get to it in time, and now you're just pissed because if I had saw it at the time that you actually pinged it or anything of that nature, I could have saved you, or I could have got a triple kill, or we could have saved the point, or if we all used our ultimates at the same time at 1, 2, 3, blow ults, and then like in Overwatch or something like that. Rescue, we're losing the game! What are you doing? But no, we don't have that communication amongst randoms because it's kind of locked up. I mean, in Overwatch they do have it, but some people just don't want to deal with it because they're scared that, not even just scared, they just don't want to deal with toxic people. So what is the cure? And I don't think it's the devs. I don't think it's the devs' responsibility to cleanse their community, because they can't control who plays their game. Their game is marketed. I mean, you do slightly by putting a price point to it, but you can't control who plays your game. So you have to find it somewhere in the community to have their own responsibility to cleanse it themselves. It's us. You have to charge the gaming community to get these people out of the community. The devs can only do so much. They can do a whole bunch of stuff. They can try their best, but it's on the community itself to cleanse toxicity. You have to do it. You have to find a way to do it. We have to find a way to do it. And if you want to be gaming and have a cleaner thing. But if you disagree with me, feel free to tell me. If you think it's more on the devs' fault, that they have to implement more, you know, bans and restrictions, I think they do a good job, is what I'm saying. I don't think that there's more that they can do. And if you think that there's more that they can do, please let me know. I don't know what more they can do in these games, these really high populated multiplayer games. And I guess what would the community be able to do? I don't know how much they can do either, besides just banning those people and reporting. And I guess that's the only thing, or is there more? I guess that's my question, because I don't want this just to be like these group of assholes, they're getting together, and it's like the more you see of them, it triggers one person, then it triggers another person, and it triggers another person, and then then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Toxic people make more people toxic. And it's just like, you know, I'm tired of these people coming in my games pissing me off, so fuck it, I'm gonna piss someone else off last time they piss me off instead of just holding, and it's just this big old fireball of shit, and that's probably smelly. Shitty fireball. Ugh, now that I think about it.